1 hour later.
Are you suffering from a lack of motivation?
God? What's motivation?
Motivation is a need/desire that energizes and directs behavior.
Well then, yes I am.
Then you need Fix Yourself, the great new app that explains why you aren't motivated and how to fix it. Get your perfect life in no time.
But how? Is it magic?
Not at all. It's psychology.
Keep my hands on myself.
Oh, hi there. I'm Dr. Moore, a community psychologist. I focus on the broader community's influence on your motivation. As I always say, human behavior is the result of your interaction with others and the environment. So let's figure out how that's affecting you today. Let's take a look at who you're hanging out with recently. Well, looks like it's that darn chameleon effect. You're replicating the behavior of those around you. Maybe you should try starting to surround yourself with motivated people, and you too will be motivated. But that's not all. I think your instincts have been affected by the lack of motivation in the others around you. Set of behaviors that are inherent and can be set in motion when there's an environmental trigger. How can I explain this? Do you ever flinch when someone pretends to throw something at you? That's instinct.
Get it? Want a second opinion? Let's see what psychologist number 2 has to say. Oh, that's me!
Hi, I'm Dr. Teehan and I'm an experimental psychologist. I investigate basic behavioral processes in humans and animals, and I've done a couple on human motivation. As a prepared psychologist I understand the drive you must feel to meet basic biological needs. Needs drive behavior, so we can balance individuals, the drive reduction theory. I've tested how many incentives can affect those drives positively and negatively. Would you like to learn more?
Honestly, if I even told you to stop, you probably wouldn't.
Great. I think first you need to understand what the incentive is. It's a positive or negative environmental stimulus that motivates behavior. Now, we are just pushed by our basic environmental needs, and we are pulled by incentives that lower or repel us to certain desires. Basically, when there's a need and incentive, we feel very motivated. For example, a human needs to eat, right? Well, let's say your favorite food is a brownie. I tell you that if you do your homework, you can have 5 brownies. There's an incentive. You get to eat the brownies, your favorite food, and then you need them here because you're hungry. So you're super motivated. What you need to do is apply that to your personal life. Figure out how you can apply incentives and needs to your motivation. You see, the human mind drives for consistency. We don't necessarily love the unexpected, but we have needs that sometimes require change. In fact, the biological processes, homeostasis, contributes to the idea that physiological needs create an aroused tension that states that a motivated organism needs to satisfy a need. What we want to maintain homeostasis, a stable condition, so we must meet our needs. And so yes, sometimes we feel incentives to meet those. The optimum arousal theory and the Yerkes-Dodson law suggest that with motivation, moderate arousal leads to optimal performance. Think back to the brownie. You want to eat it, right? The moderate arousal leads to an optimal performance for your motivation.
Do you finally get it?
No.
Okay, let's hear from our last specialist. Hi, I'm Dr. Ryder, and I'm a personality psychologist. So I investigate persistent personality traits that can affect things like motivation. Today, I need to know a little bit more about you.
Well, first of all, I'm a Capricorn and my moon is in retrograde, so...
Yeah, okay, lots of information, personal, helpful information. Okay, so from my observation, it seems like you have a somewhat pessimistic outlook that could be affecting your motivation. So first, let's talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. A long time ago, in a place far, far away, the magical Maslow proposed that motivation is the result of a person's attempt at fulfilling 5 basic needs: physiological, safety, love/belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. Basically, the hierarchy is permanent. There are needs that must be fulfilled before we can start to achieve other things. like we have to fulfill our physiological needs like hunger before we can focus on wanting social popularity or something else. With you, you've met basic needs and moved up on the hierarchy, but not to the top. You need to embrace more positive vibes and improve self-esteem before hitting self-actualization. According to Maslow, this is one of the ultimate psychological needs after physical and psychological basic needs are met, and self-esteem is achieved. Motivation to fulfill an idealized sense of purpose. Then you can hit the top. Ah, you must get it now, yes?
Well, I just have one more question.
Oh dear, what is it?
Are there different types of motivation?
That one's easy. I can answer it for you. Just call me doctor. I don't have a medical degree. There are types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. You've probably heard these words before, but if not, that's fine. I'll explain. Intrinsic motivation comes from within, a desire to perform behavior effectively for its own sake. For example, in an experiment where children were promised a payoff for playing with an interesting toy, they played with the toy less than the other unpaid children did. So the other type, extrinsic, that's the opposite. It's behaving a certain way to gain external rewards or avoid threatening punishment, like succeeding in class to get a good grade. One more thing, don't forget the over-justification effect. The overuse of bribes leading people to see their actions as externally controlled rather than internally appealing. That's all I got.
I finished. Well, thanks.
Get Fix Yourself now. Connect with real-life psychologists for a low initial cost of $19.99. Need more than basic help? Have a weekly chat subscription for only $21.34 a month. Now available on the App Store. The creators are not responsible for any psychological harm that may come from the provided therapy. Talking with a therapist may result in irrevocable life change, and the app is not responsible for any potential damage. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, increased self-confidence, healthier life relationships, diminished bad health habits, responsible human beings, intelligence. Talk with a real-life therapist before deciding if this app is right for your mental fragility.